next tutorial we're going to go over is drawing something from scratch. Sometimes when you need a basic shape, it's faster for you to draw it yourself than to go searching for it and download it from somewhere else. So I'm going to go over how to draw the basic shape of this pickup truck. I have set up some guides that will make it easier for you to follow along with. We've gone over the selection tool, the direct selection tool. Now we're going to go over the pen tool. The pen tool allows you to click and draw precise shapes. If you click and release, it draws a straight line. If you click and drag, it creates handlebars that cause the line to curve. And we're going to go over both. So I'm going to start at this center point right here. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more. And I'm going to click and release, click that center point. And I'm going to hold shift and I'm going to click and release, click the next center point. And I'm just going through, and while holding shift, causes me to draw straight lines. Now the next point, I want it to curve between here to here. So I'm going to start by going to that center point. I'm not holding shift, but instead of just clicking and releasing, I'm going to click down and drag. And as I drag, you see it's creating these handlebars, and these handlebars are causing my line to curve. I'm going to unclick, and now this next side is already going to curve because it has a handlebar connected to it. So I just click and release, and now I can go back to holding shift and drawing a straight line. And again, I want this line to curve, so I'm going to click down and drag. You see that both sides of this line curve because I clicked and dragged before releasing. Now this one, I want to curve up. I'm going to go to this point right here, and I'm going to click and drag out. Now you might think that because I want this to curve back down this way, that I would click and drag out that way, but you can see that I'm actually going to imagine that I'm drawing the back half of a circle. So I drag out, and now that side I clicked a little bit too low, so I'm going to back up by holding Command and hitting Z on my keyboard. This time I'm going to try that click and release again. Click and release again. So I've drawn the first shape. Now you're going to use the same techniques to draw your the tires and finish. And then once it is completely drawn in, you will, instead of having a black line with a white fill, you're going to double click the fill and make it a dark color, and then click the stroke so that you know that it's on top and that's what you're editing, and either hit the none to eliminate the stroke here or hit the none to eliminate the stroke using the color panel. When you're finished, you should have drawn the silhouette of a truck.